Zoroastrianism is a religion that originated in the First Persian Empire that ruled from 538 BCE to 331 BCE. According to Kazam Williams, the ancient religion dates back to at least 2,500 years ago, making it one of the oldest living faiths. Zoroastrianism contains both monotheistic and dualistic features. The earliest recordings of history of Zoroastrianism date back to the Achaemenids, who were responsible for the spreading of Zoroastria's teachings far and wide in the ancient Near East during their rule. The dominant religion of the Persian Empire contains many fundamental elements found in both Judaism and Christianity, as well as in ancient Greek philosophy. The religion began with the beliefs of its ancient Persian founder named Zoroaster, who at times was referred to as Zarathustra. It is believed that Zoroaster was born around 628 BCE and died around 551 BCE, though the dates of his birth and death are still debated to this day. The significance in these dates corresponds to a story that suggests that his life matched the ancient Persian Empire created by Cyrus the Great and perpetuated by Darius I. According to Williams, the Zoroastrians believe that the founder had his first vision or revelation at age 30 and continued to have visions over the next 10 years. His visions, which evolved into an entire faith, were rejected in his native land, causing him to move to the province of Parthia. From there, he converted the governor Hystaspas, the father of the Persian emperor Darius I, and later the new religion spread throughout the province and throughout the Persian Empire, which consisted of Egypt around the Mediterranean coast into Greece and eastward onto modern-day Iraq, Iran, parts of Afghanistan, and part of northern India. Within the teachings it is stated that Zoroaster perceived Ahura Mazda, Lord of Wisdom, to be God, the one eternal uncreated being, wholly good, wise, and beneficent. But opposed to him, he apprehended Angrimayu, the evil spirit, ignorant and malign, likewise uncreated, but doomed in the end to perish. Ahura Mazda created the world in 7 parts: sky, water, earth, plants, animals, man, and fire. Fire was considered a vital force that gives life and warmth to the other elements. Leading the good spirits was the Zoroaster, representing sovereign knowledge, that in primitive Zoroastrianism was the only god. Next, the 6 attendant deities, known as the Amicis Mentis, surround him. They are aspect representations of personal aspects of Zoroaster. They are identified as Valhumana, representing good thought, Alisha Vasta as highest righteousness, Kshara Varya as divine kingdom, Spenta Armati as pious deity, Haruvat as salvation, and Amaritat as immortality. Within the religion of Zoroastrianism, followers are taught that mankind has the free will to choose between good and evil. However, Zoroaster taught that each soul is judged at death, and that its thoughts, words, and deeds are weighted. If good is heavier, then the soul crosses a broad bridge and goes up into heaven. If bad is heavier, then the bridge contracts and the soul plunges down into hell. It also teaches that an end time will come when a savior will resurrect dead souls in a state of paradise or eternal perfection. Zoroastrianism's monotheistic and dualistic features are an influence that can be found in other major religions. Despite the doctrine of free will, worshippers walk a tightrope of good and evil throughout their entire lives.